Hello Chris, do you hear me? Et alors, voilà. Et donc, Chris, Thomas Ebrard va faire l'interview. On va un peu parler xénolinguistique et Igot va, d'une main de maître, vous transcrire l'émotion qui est derrière tout ça. Voilà, Chris. Hello Chris. Ah, il y a Crimson. Hein? Salut Crimson. Ah, on t'entend pas Crimson. Est-ce qu'on entend Chris? Chris, do you hear me? Make a sign. Are you live? Yes. Mais on n'a pas de retour. On n'a pas le retour sonore ici. C'était dans les baffles hier. Mais je suppose...
Hello.
Hello. Now we hear you. Good morning, Chris. How are you?
Good morning. Hello.
Today is easy because you have the same times. Yesterday we've got people from where? From Australia, and the other people from UK was not. And tomorrow, no, in the end, the day. It's the morning.
Yeah, it was not the same hour.
Yes, during the day, we will have people from United States and China in few minutes with the time. Okay, I will let Thomas Ebrard doing the interview. He has some questions. He's a friend of the community, of the German community, and Crimson and Igot next to me will also. Yes. Crimson, tu avais prévu de faire la trad? Ou l'interview,
oui,
parce
oui,
que parce que voilà,
je m'adapte.
Voilà. Écoute, Igot, tu fais comme tu veux. Maintenant, on va peut-être donner un micro. Je vais aller chercher un micro sans fil pour Igot. Voilà. Okay, I give the mic to Thomas and thank you for the interview.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's for you.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Actually, there's only one reason why I'm doing the questions. Because yesterday you were a very lucky bastard, is that right? Did you win a voucher, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I have, sorry, I have bad news for you because this is the voucher you will get. Such a small one, yeah?
Yeah.
No, just kidding. You will get, of course, the digital voucher, but I just wanted to show it because, yeah, so here we have a small voucher. Oh, okay. There is a small voucher. So Chris was simply too lucky, so we cannot allow him to have a digital voucher. He will only get such a small voucher. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, okay.
Nice one, eh?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
She even has a girl on the side, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
But
a
that's
girl.
still not a talent.
Okay. Yeah, she's right. She asked me now several times for a talent, and actually we already made a talent, but we did not print it as a card up to this point because I wanted to be mercenary ship. Okay. So, Chris, this is our hour. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess this is the standard question. Why and how did you get the idea to create the Xi'an language?
Okay, I don't create the language itself. This is the work of, or the amazing work of Britton Watkins, our linguist. I just noticed that when I started learning Xi'an, that the font they had was very difficult to use, and you had to use lists of divs of letters to type the different forms and everything. And then I thought by myself, there has to be an easier way. This has to be native or something. And then I just bought a font design software and I started working. And after 3 months of working, I had my first font. And 3 more months I worked myself through the document. And every text, every Xi'an text I found, I tried to type with my font, and then when I had some difficulties with some special cases and everything, I added them to the font. And after 3 more months, or after 6 months in total, I had a font where I could write everything in Xi'an that was existing at this moment.
Okay, very cool.
And then I thought, okay, I have a font. I can write Xi'an, but how is this a use for the community? And then I thought, okay, maybe if I send the font to Britton Watkins, he can more easily create more content for us. And then I sent it to him, and he was amazed by how simple, how easy it was to write. And then he directly asked me, "Can I show this to CIG employees?" Yeah, I said, "Of course." Yeah, after a few months later, they contacted me and they bought the font from me. So we can use it for everything.
Yeah. So they actually bought your software somehow.
Yeah, basically
created-
the font is software, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. Good job. Yeah.
And yeah,
can I
it
just,
didn't stop at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
They also offered me a contract to work with Britton Watkins on the next alien language that was at this point not released. And on CitizenCon 2019, we presented on stage the Vanu language, where I did the font and explained how I made it and everything. It was a great honor for me.
Yeah. Very cool. So actually, you did 2 Star Citizen languages, right?
Fonts, yeah.
Yeah. 2 fonts. Yeah.
Okay, I think we will let just Crimson Freak quickly translate. What?
Mhm.
Yeah, sure. Donc en premier, il rappelle que c'est pas lui qui crée les langues de Star Citizen, donc le Xi'an en premier lieu. C'est le travail de Britton Watkins, qui est le linguiste officiel de CIG. Lui, son travail, il a commencé juste en prenant la police d'écriture du Xi'an et en la recréant de manière logicielle pour qu'elle soit plus facilement utilisable. Et ensuite, il l'a soumise à CIG qui a fini par accepter, mais il a passé 3 mois à designer la police pour qu'elle soit plus facilement utilisable, et c'est là où il en est aujourd'hui. Et en 2019, il a créé le Banu qu'il a eu la chance de présenter à la CitizenCon devant tout le monde. Voilà comment a commencé son travail à CIG. Go ahead.
So we can go to the next question.
Yeah, sure.
I really like that one. Okay. Have you studied the language of Cthulhu from H.P. Lovecraft? I think that's a pretty awesome question. Do you know this language?
Ooh, I think I have to deny this. I
Oh,
know
come on,
the
okay.
stories and the universe, but I didn't learn the language.
Yeah, actually, there seems to be some kind of language from H.P. Lovecraft, which is called Cthulhian or something like that. But it's pretty hard to, as a human, to talk, because you have to make some frog sounds and stuff like that. And damn it! So
Can you try it? Can you try it?
oh, I don't think you want to hear it, because then we are all crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's Cthulhu. Yeah, and as far as I know, there are no happy ends in Cthulhu stories, right?
There is no.
There is no
none.
happy end. Okay. I really like that question. Yeah, very sad. Okay. How did you find the sounds of the Xi'an language?
Okay, basically the languages for the alien races of Star Citizen, they are designed so that human actors can speak the language. So fortunately, we don't have to make any sounds that in the Cthulhu language you cannot you cannot speak, because you have not a squid tongue or everything. Yeah. And so basically they are designed so human actors can speak the language, so they can be used for Squadron 42 and everything, for the cutscenes, so the actors can impersonate Xi'an or other races and speak the language. And the sounds generally Britton Watkins designed all the alphabet and how the alphabet is spoken. And at the beginning, it was a little bit some things were not clear, how different letters, for example, the E letter in Xi'an is not pronounced E, it's E, and there's a long form that's pronounced A, and there was between us 2 or 3 experts, there were some discussions how on the detailed level how the sound is pronounced and everything. But fortunately for CitizenCon, Britain updated he added a new chapter to the language document. Yeah, this is the Xi'an alphabet, and he created a complete chapter on the IPA language alphabet. So this is the international phonetic language. So now you know how everything, every sound is pronounced in detail.
Okay, very cool. And how close was your collaboration with Britton Watkins itself? Because he designed the language and
Yes.
you did the font software. So was there a big collaboration between you guys?
Yeah, for the Xi'an font, I did all the work by myself. I just took the letter forms from the official document, from the alphabet, and after this, well, after I started working together with Britton, we were working on the Banu language, and generally it is so. Britton sends me his designs for the letter, and in an Illustrator format, and I take these vector graphics and import them into my font design software, and then I have to recreate all the vector data, because the original vector data has too many anchor points, and it wouldn't work as a font. So I have to simplify forms without changing the shape of the letters, and I have to find a finite set of elements. It's like Lego pieces. So I have to find all the basic Lego pieces I need to create the font. And from these elements, every letter then is made and combined.
Okay.
Crimson, do you feel comfortable to summarize what we just say?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
No worries. Donc, on a parlé de plusieurs choses. Alors, on lui a déjà posé la question de savoir s'il connaissait la langue de Cthulhu, mais non, il n'a pas étudié cette langue en particulier, même s'il connaît bien sûr les racines de ça. Ensuite, on a un peu discuté de comment est-ce que sont venues les consonances de la langue Xi'an. Donc, ils ont dit que le point central de réflexion, c'était de permettre à des acteurs de pouvoir parler cette langue pour pouvoir jouer des Xi'an dans le jeu. Donc il fallait que ça reste prononçable et utilisable. Donc à partir de là, c'est Britton Watkins, encore une fois, qui a designé la langue, mais avec cette idée-là principale en tête. Et enfin, on parlait de son travail en partenariat avec Britton Watkins. Donc vraiment, lui, il s'occupe plutôt de créer l'alphabet, donc la police d'écriture, mais l'alphabet en général. Et donc, il essaye de se faire des petites briques de travail où il design une par une les différentes composantes d'une langue, et ensuite il les assemble pour faire un alphabet complet et un peu plus élaboré.
Ouais, donc vraiment quelque chose qui est utilisable par des êtres humains, au contraire du langage de Cthulhu.
Voilà, c'est l'idée principale, parce que là, on n'est pas que à l'écrit, il faut qu'il y ait du parler aussi.
The idea is, like he said, to have something that we can use.
Yeah.
That's what just.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you can go, I think.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay. So I really like the next question. Chris, do you have a favorite, or I will extend the phrase, a fetish phrase in Xi'an, so a sentence you really like, and maybe you can translate us some kind of very offensive sentence, like your mom
yeah.
smells like chicken.
Yeah, and
What does your mom smells like chicken mean in Xi'an?
is that an insult for you? Okay.
Yeah, generally, currently I don't have the words out of my head currently, but in Xi'an generally, they you have these 9 verbs they use, and for every verb they have 6 different not levels of politeness. For example, you can when you do a speak for an audience or something, you use the reverential version, but there's one level of politeness normally normal Xi'an wouldn't use every day, or not normally, nowhere. It's the pejorative level of politeness, and basically it's insulting. So when you say, for example,
Your mom smells
your
like
mother is
chicken, yeah?
beautiful, and say it in a pejorative tone, it's a very, very heavy insult.
Ooh.
So it's really depending on the tone you're saying the word, and not really
Yeah.
like the way there is nothing changing in the word. That's really the tone saying it.
Yeah, you can say praise somebody. He's a good programmer, for example, and when you use a different level of politeness, you can insult him with the same sentence.
Can you tell us that?
Just by changing the verbs.
But
It's
that-
absolute genius.
yeah, that's
I
a
love
very
it.
cool language, because actually it doesn't matter what you say. You simply have to find the bad tone, and you can you can offend somebody without even thinking about what you say. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, Crimson. Maybe we can just summarize it quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. On parlait enfin, on lui demandait s'il avait une phrase favorite en anglais, et c'est un peu en Xi'an, pardon, et ça a un peu dévié sur les insultes en Xi'an. Et du coup, il disait que pour construire, enfin, un manque de respect en Xi'an, en fait, il y avait plusieurs niveaux, enfin 9 en particulier, plusieurs niveaux de respect dans la construction des verbes. Et en fait, la manière dont on prononce et dont on utilise ces niveaux de respect, en fait, avec une même phrase, on peut faire le plus grand honneur à quelqu'un ou lui manquer de respect dans la pire de la pire des manières. Donc il disait, on peut dire ta mère est très belle si selon le niveau de respect qu'on utilise dans la construction de la phrase et dans la prononciation, on peut insulter quelqu'un très fort comme ça. Je trouve que c'est du génie, moi, personnellement.
Ça peut être assez sympa. En fait, c'est plutôt notre utilisation du sarcasme et de l'ironie en français.
Ouais,
mais,
voilà, c'est ça.
Did you just say sarcasm?
yeah.
Ah.
It's we could like relate to sarcasm and being ironic in French. That
Yeah.
could be like, oh, you're super great.
Ah. Did you
Great.
just insulted me? Okay, all right. I heard it in her tone.
You can go.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the pronunciation in French, the way you the way you put the words, like the pronunciation and stuff, it can really blatantly be sarcasm. Yes.
Okay, so the next question is, how do you construct the sentence in Xi'an? And a very important question to add, would it be possible to build the sentence, your mom smells like chicken? Yeah.
I think you will have to translate it at one point.
Yeah, I think for the problem in Xi'an is that there are so many words for mother, because the word for mother changes when they, after the Xi'an went to the military service, and then in Xi'an there's even the problem, because Xi'an get very old. They not only have their mothers and their grandmothers, they also have their great grandmothers still alive.
Ooh.
And when I was learning the vocabulary for the language, all the words for grandmother, grandmother is very, very difficult to keep track of.
Oh, okay. So that means, if I translate it now, I would say your grandmother smells like
I
chicken.
think there are 4 levels maximum.
4 levels. Oh, sorry. Your grandmother smelled like chicken. Yeah, for example.
I don't know why, but in his tone, I would say that he's a bit desperate about you.
or his tone was, maybe it was also insulting already. Yeah? Okay. Good. I guess we have to get to the next question and do not talk about grandmother insultments. Yeah? Okay?
Okay, if you want, I can say a sentence in Xi'an out of my head.
Can you at least say an insulting sentence, Chris, please?
Insulting sentence?
Yeah, in Xi'an.
Okay. Wait a second.
Wondering who's gonna be the victim of the insult right now.
The insult trader.
Yeah.
Normally, when I learn the language, I don't use the pejorative terms because they are very dangerous to use.
Ooh, very
So
dangerous.
normally, I learn the language.
Chris,
with
I
a
like
neutral,
dangerous. Yeah, I like dangerous.
version.
Yeah, hopefully Twitch doesn't censor the Xi'an insults.
Is it a little bit like Beetlejuice?
No,
So
I don't think so.
if you say Beetlejuice 3 times in a row, he will disappear. So is it the same in Xi'an?
One second.
Little Jews.
Sorry guys, I want to
we don't
spice
have
up
too
this
many
interview
words
a little
at the
bit.
moment, so it's a
You're
bit
right, you're
difficult
right.
to
It's quite
find arbitrary sentences. For example, when I say my name is Chris, it would be isn't Chris Noah, and because Noah is I in Xi'an,
Yeah.
and Zen is a name, the general. And when I say in Xi'an, it is like B. It's more like representing an inner value. So when I say Zen, I said my inner value represents the value of the name, and yeah, Zen Chris is. And Noah after this is I. So you can shorten this to Zen Chris. When you say it, it's implied that you are the one who has the name. Or then, for example, I can say law in Xi'an is also to be, but more to be of a class for example, when I say Lo Nyatoyan Washan, then I said I'm a Xi'an language teacher. And in Xi'an, Xi'an is post-modified. This means when you say, for example, when I say Nyatoyan, this means teacher. And then when I want to precise what type of teacher I am, I use to create an attribute with the following word, and this would be Washan, and Washan means Xi'an language. So and then with the same principle, all the compound words are formed. For example, when I say Nyatoyan, these are 3 syllables or 3 tai in Xi'an. Nya means people or person. Then to means create, or more to. And yan means learning. So a teacher is a person that creates learning.
Okay.
Okay.
Seems quite complicated and like pretty vast, I would say. How many times do you think we need to work on it to be able to have a conversation in Xi'an?
Yeah, currently Britain is working on many more words, and we have to have a minimal set of special words to be able to get fluent in the language. And these are around 2,000 special words we need. Currently, we are maybe at 500 of these words. And yeah, I hope when we get many new words, we slowly get to this level and reach the level we need for fluency.
Yeah. Okay, Chris, this is a question which is not on the sheet. Okay, but don't worry, I think it's okay to answer this question. Can you speak Klingon?
No.
Ah,
Sorry.
okay.
Maybe just before you pass to the
Yeah,
next
this
one.
is more the realm of Britain.
Yeah. So he does speak Klingon language.
Yes, and he actually for the movie Star Trek Into Darkness, he even was the language consultant to teach the actors the pronunciation of Klingon.
Okay.
So when you watch the making of the film, you see in the background you see Britton Watkins teaching Zoe Saldana the language.
Okay. Very cool. So let's get to the next official question. Okay. Okay, so do you prefer Bennu or Xi'an ships?
I have a strong preference for Xi'an for the language and for the ships, but I really like the Wano ships and language too.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
what's
that's
your...
until the Banu Merchantman comes out. Then there's no competition.
No, there will be Xi'an competition too.
I'm just kidding.
With the Railen and other ships and bigger ships, yeah. And this brings me to a funny point. When I because I know Xi'an, the language, every time I hear people pronounce the names of ships wrong, it's very funny for me. So, for example, everybody says Raylan, and Raylan is completely wrong in the pronunciation because the first tie in the word is Rai, and Rai is cargo, and Len means peace. So Railen means cargo in peace.
If that can be of some use in French, that's the way we would pronounce it. Railen. That's that's literally the way it's pronounced in French. So in English they can't pronounce, but we can.
Because the A is Ray A sound in English.
Yeah.
So this is for me as a German speaker, it's more easy too because they're not used to pronounce Ray A. So I said ah. Or for example, another ship, the San Tok Yai. Everybody or many people say San Tok Yai, and the last syllable is Yai. And yeah, and for I can say the meaning too. San means ship in Xi'an, and To you have already heard with the teacher with Nyatoyan, and To means great. And the last syllable in the ship name is Gyai, and Gyai is the animalistic fear. So it's a ship that creates fear because it's a medium fighter ship.
It checks out. It shows.
Okay. So, but we did not talk about your favorite ship now, right? What's your favorite ship?
My favorite ship currently is the San Tok Yai.
San Tok Yai. All right.
Yeah, San Tok Yai. And
San Tok Yai.
I was really pleased to see that it's in the gray box phase, and they are exploring animation paths for the secondary animations for the ship in the monthly report.
Yeah. I think is it a heavy or medium fighter? I think is it a heavy fighter?
I think it's mere medium fighter.
Medium, yeah.
Medium.
Yeah, more like the Hornet or Super Hornet, yeah.
Okay, this question is good, and that's not made up by me, so don't worry. Do you have a particular universe where you would enjoy creating a language? And this part is from me. For example, Ewok. Yeah.
Particular universe. It's not Star Citizen.
Yeah. So you know what an Ewok is, right?
Yeah.
From Star Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you just ignored me.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Sorry.
No pressure. No pressure.
No pressure.
Yeah, I think Starship Troopers it's a very cool universe. I like, and I think they have they're understaffed currently, or not they don't have many or any language or fonts for aliens because they are more animalistic. And yeah, this would be very interesting to do something for this universe.
Yeah.
But in another universe I recently saw that has had a very, very, very interesting language or even writing was the movie The Arrival. And it's a movie about xenolinguistics.
Okay.
Well,
But wasn't the clue of a movie that in the end where they were just humans in the future or something like that?
Now the kit of the movie is that when the main protagonist, when Louise, when she is the linguist, and when she got a grasp of the language, because they said when you learn a language, your brain changes, and by learning the alien language, Louise got a weapon, and because the humans they couldn't get the meaning when they found the word weapon, then they said, oh, they want to attack us, they want to kill everything because of weapons and everything. But while all the military was rattling their guns and everything, Louise was transferred or got into a shuttle and got into the alien ship, and there the aliens told them they came to the Earth to give humans the weapon, and the weapon is basically their language. Because when you learn the language, the aliens don't think linearly in time, so they have a non-linear thinking, and so they see the past, the present, and the future all at the same time. And by learning the language, Louise got this. They learned to think non-linearly, and in while all the military was preparing for war, Louise called the Chinese general on his private number, and told him a sentence. I think his wife told him. And
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Normally she couldn't know this his number or the sentence of his wife, and at the end of the movie, you see there's when after the everything is settled, and Louise she wrote a book about language and was holding big meetings and was teaching the language, and then on one of these official meetings, she met the Chinese general, and at this moment, he showed her his private phone number and told her the sentence his wife said to him. And because she was thinking non-linearly, in the middle of the movie, she already knew what was at the end of the movie and could call him.
Yeah.
And basically the aliens said they came to humanity to teach them the language, to give them the weapon, because in 3,000 years they need their help.
Okay. So guys, now we all know why Chris likes this movie, because actually it's all about alien language, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are just gonna do a quick summarize in French, if that's okay for you.
Have fun with it.
Sorry.
Yeah. there is plenty of stuff to say, so it's gonna be funny. Crimson, I'm counting on you to help me with that.
No worries.
Donc juste là maintenant, on parlait du film The Arrival, qui est un film à propos de la xénolinguistique. Je sais pas si tu peux nous expliquer un petit peu plus en détail ce qui s'est dit.
Oui, c'était assez intéressant, assez intriguant, du moins. C'est un film dans lequel, enfin, qui part du postulat que lorsqu'on apprend une nouvelle langue, enfin, notre cerveau change et notre manière de penser change, et et que là, en particulier, avec les aliens qui arrivent sur Terre et qui leur apprennent leur langue, ça permet aux humains de voir les choses de manière non linéaire. Donc, en gros, eux, les aliens,
Et ils
ils
pensent.
combinent vraiment passé, présent, futur,
Ouais.
tout en même temps. Et genre, le fait d'apprendre la langue, ça permet aux humains d'avoir le même, c'était même cette espèce de même sixième sens. Et du coup, c'est illustré à un moment dans le film parce que le personnage principal envoie un message sur le téléphone privé d'un général chinois et lui répète quelque chose que sa femme lui aurait dit, etc. Alors qu'en réalité, c'est vraiment juste quelque chose qui se passe réellement que dans la scène finale du film, mais on se rend compte qu'en fait, le personnage principal avait vraiment combiné tout ça en une seule et même séquence. Donc c'est assez intéressant, c'est intriguant. Moi, en tout cas, ça m'a donné envie d'aller le voir, ce film, la
C'est
description.
vrai que moi, c'est un film que je connaissais pas du tout et c'est vrai que ça donne envie. On a parlé également du vaisseau préféré qui est les vaisseaux préférés qui sont les Xi'an. On a aussi demandé comment est-ce qu'on construisait une phrase en Xi'an. Donc, je sais pas si tu veux, enfin, si tu sais l'expliquer ou si tu veux que je reprenne un petit peu.
Vas-y, je compléterai parce que là, tout de suite, je suis en train de réfléchir à la
Ouais,
description du film.
ça remonte un petit peu, mais
Que je me remette un peu dedans.
donc l'idée, si j'ai bien compris, ce qu'il en était, c'est que pour faire un mot en xian, ça va être une espèce de combinaison de plusieurs mots. Donc, par exemple, pour dire professeur, au lieu de juste dire professeur, ça va être la personne qui apprend enfin, les mathématiques, par exemple.
La personne qui donne l'apprentissage.
C'est ça.
C'était ça.
Donc, c'est vraiment cette histoire de construire les mots avec plusieurs autres concepts qui existent déjà. Et il y avait l'idée de savoir combien de temps ça prendrait pour pouvoir parler le Xi'an de manière fluide. Et donc là, il nous expliquait que pour avoir une discussion dans quelques langages qui soient, l'idée c'est d'avoir quand même 2000 mots. Et pour l'instant, on est autour des 500 mots en Xi'an. Je pense que c'est ça. Parce que
Oui, c'est ça, tout à fait. Que pour avoir une conversation logique, il faut au minimum 2000 mots différents, enfin 2000 mots complexes différents. Et que aujourd'hui, ils en ont à peu près 500 de créés. Et que du coup, il leur faut les 1500 qui restent si ils veulent espérer créer des conversations logiques dans l'univers de manière générale qui ne soient pas uniquement scriptées, quoi.
Ouais. Donc voilà. Xi'an. Oh, sorry. Apparently, I'm pronouncing it so wrong. I'm so sorry.
It's
Sorry.
Xi'an.
Xi'an. Okay.
Did you just offended me?
Yeah,
Did you
sure.
tell? Whoa.
No, but
whoa.
maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Chris, I also have an offer you cannot deny. Yeah? If you would start
Okay.
developing the Ewok language, Weborg just said it's Ewokese, yeah? I would attend at your booth in an Ewok costume. Huh? What do you say? Come on.
I think with the Star Citizen, I have so much to do, and even
Yeah.
for the future, I have so more languages to do. So I think it will take some time until I start learning Ewok again.
But I think
Yeah, you know the Jawan, the Jawa language is just became popular just with the Utini, and then you only have to do one powerful word, and then the language is created.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good
like in
point.
Stargate, the Jaffa Kre.
Yeah.
One
Okay,
word
okay.
with 50 meanings.
Well, but Chris, you and me, the offer stands. Okay? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, good. So,
Go for it.
okay. So, this is an official question. What attracted you to xenolinguistics?
Okay, that was I didn't do any language work prior to starting with Xi'an, but as a teenager, I was reading the it's like a book series called Perry Roden, the German book series, and I think it's even translated to many languages too. And in this universe, they have a universal galactic language called Intercosmo, and basically it is a transliteration of the normal alphabet, the Latin alphabet, A to Z, but just changing the letters. So when you want to write a word in Intercosmo, you just use a normal word and just change the letters. So when you know the letters, then you can read it without learning a new language. And this was the first font I created for myself, because I found it very interesting to write in this font.
Yeah.
And and years later, then when I heard that they want to do AE languages as conlangs, as complete languages for Star Citizen. Yeah, I was sitting in the audience at CitizenCon 2017, and I decided this is so interesting. I want to learn this. Yeah, and I stuck around.
Yeah. Okay, very cool. So actually, we have only a minute left. So I will pick the last question, and I like it. So it's, what is your preferred, most elegant human language you like? Which human language do you prefer? Because you think it's most elegant.
Knowing there is a lot of French.
Stop saying French. I want to say something to French later on, if you have answered the question.
I think the most smooth and I would say sexy sounding language is French, even if I don't speak it. But yeah, you have the point.
yeah, I get your point. Because in French you can offend anybody, and it sounds like he praises you. Yeah.
It sounds like you're saying I love you. Yeah, totally get that.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you. If we're out of time, then we're gonna wrap up. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your insights, and it's always a pleasure to. I don't get involved too much into the xenolinguistics, but hearing you talking about it always makes me think like I need to learn more. I need to dig into it. So yeah, thank you.
And now we also
thank you for having me.
The tone makes the music,
sorry,
right?
can I do a quick shout out? If somebody is interested in learning the language, I have a very simple domain. I have ueexi.com. It is for the UEE Xenolinguistics Institute, and there you get the Discord link to our Discord server, where all the experts are, and everybody can help you. And on the webpage we have our learning materials and tools I created for learning. For example, the dictionary. Yeah.
Maybe if it's okay for you, you can send the link to someone or into the Discord we have, or even in the chat. Okay.
So if you want to enter the Xi'an Discord, you can simply find the link in the chat. Okay, Chris.
It's not even Xi'an. We even have experts for Banu. Currently, the most proficient user is Corvus. He's very good in Banu.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have somebody for everybody to help. And
so it was an honor to have you here, and it was especially for me an honor to spice up this interview a little bit. And I'm looking forward to the next interview. If I have more time, I will have even better questions. Isn't that great? So did you hear the tone? I think that was very good in the tone. Okay, so Chris.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
See you later.